obviously die for the club of Arsenal, and whenever they need him, he'll obviously be available. It really takes us to how he really came into this game. He told the physios that I have to play. I have to play. And I remember one day, I think Man United was playing against Manchester City, and Marcus Rashford got a little bit of a huge knock in his hamstring towards the end of the first half. And he returned and really played with pain, and he scored the winning goal. And when Erik ten Hag was asked about that situation, he said Rashford should get to know that he should even learn to play when he's in pain, that players like Ronaldo and Messi played some of their games when they're in pain because they knew to it that they're the ones responsible to obviously change the situation. And I think Gabriel just got to know that it was all about him yesterday to obviously get Arsenal the win. And he came in through with his knee that was a little bit aching, and he said, no, I have to put my body on the line to obviously play a huge part into this. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So it is a Wednesday. There is a big one, Liverpool versus Chelsea, that many of you are going to be looking at, and even Manchester City is having a game to play, and very many other teams. Tomorrow, Man United is playing away at Wolverhampton Wanderers as we prepare for the huge one on Sunday as Arsenal hosts Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and obviously let's get into the stories of Gabriel Jesus. After hitting and really scoring one and really creating one, that Arsenal won 2-1 away at the City ground, Jesus said the following on his goal versus Forest. He said, I've been working a lot, and one thing I've worked on is this kind of finishing. With the first one, when I hit the post, I was a little bit taking long, then I missed a chance, but I kept trying. The one I scored, when I turned, I tried to shoot. I've had the support of my teammates and fans. They keep supporting me, and sometimes you have to try something different to score. I think it was the best way to come back, score, and then obviously to help the team as well. No, I told you that every time you really get Jesus in such areas, he's going to score you goals. And this goes out to every Arsenal fan who really says Jesus cannot really score goals, not a striker. The problem is they don't get him enough balls, and you see to it that he is always on the run to obviously get those balls. And when he sacrifices himself to obviously get into the 18-yard box and wait for those balls, they don't come, you know, because when you're playing teams with a low block like the side of Nottingham Forest that almost had a back five, they'll obviously make it hard for you in the final third of the pitch. And Jesus really had to work a lot, and it was all about the individual brilliancy that resulted into the first goal for Arsenal. You all agree with me that Jesus went ahead to show us some good composure, and he really led us to where we deserved to be. So Jesus went ahead, obviously coming through and really put in a very good shift, and he really went ahead to score his goal, and it was a very brilliant finish by Gabriel Jesus as scored against Nottingham Forest. And it's really very important to note that he net-mugged the goalkeeper, and net-mugging the goalkeeper resulted into this ball going into the back of the net. And these are moments and these are angles that are really tight, and if at all someone comes out and executes and a goal through this angle, you can't tell me that if at all you get him more chances, he'll fail to score. This is the angle I'm talking about. It was a tight one, and Jesus moved towards the byline and narrowed it down, but all his eyes were not on the ball. They are onto the position of the goalkeeper, Matt Turner, formerly at Arsenal, and he net-mugged him. As you see here, he net-mugged him, and it went into the back of the net. And that's the brilliancy of this Brazilian player that goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus. And I've gone ahead to see people coming out and hailing him. He's good, he's good, he's good, he's good. And they've always gone ahead to obviously throw lots of tantrums at him that we should sign a center forward. He cannot obviously score 20 goals a season, but after him putting in that effort, I've seen people coming out and obviously saying he is a man and he deserves the respect. So he really scored a brilliant goal and was responsible for an assist. And now, during the first half, Arsenal never had the best of their game. And finally, Jesus was asked on Arteta's halftime talk, and this was what he had to say. First of all, he said to keep trying, and in the first half, we did good. We were there and controlled the game, but the best way to control the game is to keep the ball in the final third of the pitch. We did well in the first half, but we didn't score. Second half, we scored, so we controlled more of the game. So I saw it very well in the first half that however much Arsenal had a lion's share of the possession, they couldn't break down that side of Nottingham Forest. If you are to remember chances that Arsenal created in the first half, that were really a clear-cut, I think it was like 1 or 2, and they are not all that clear-cut chances. But obviously, in the second half, they managed to obviously act quick. And this is the beauty of obviously passing in quick. In the first half, Jesus was into the mix, and he couldn't get those balls. And he saw to it that movement and threat arose every time Jesus dropped deep to get that ball, and he was playing outside the 10-yard box area. Because of his football intelligence and his one-touch football, he goes past these players very many times, and that is Gabriel Jesus for you. So to me, I think people will go on to appreciate this player more and more and more, and the more he continues to obviously get himself going to where people think he's supposed to be. And I believe he's a striker that can score goals. All what Arsenal need to do, get him chances. And I would like to let you know that if you want him to be one of the best goal scorers in the Premier League in the world, you need to create him very many chances. And the facts are, that's why I always tell people that, can you get me stats? Can you get me stats? Right? Get me stats that show you that Haaland got limited chances and scored very many goals. Haaland last season got the most number of chances, and he had the most missed big chances in the entire league. Guess what happened? He scored the most number of goals, meaning that to score the most number of goals, you need to get very huge chances. Even if you go to Ivan Toney, go to Marcus Rashford, Ollie Watkins, the list is endless. Go to every player that was into the top 10 list of the huge chances missed in the Premier League. He was part of those that went ahead to miss the hugest chances of all throughout the season. So you have to obviously ask yourself, where was Gabriel Jesus in that list? Meaning that even the big chances he missed are really little. So I want people to come out to speaking with facts. I just don't want to see anyone coming in and really saying anything anyhowly. I want people to speak with facts, and with facts, we'll obviously have a better argument. Not to come in with your opinion and not back it with facts. I want you to back it with facts. Jesus missed one single chance, got a second one, created by himself, scored it, and created a second goal. So, what else do you want from a number 9? That is it. On a day when a game really comes hard, he comes in and obviously wins it for you. So, lastly, on Arsenal fans, this is what he had to say. It's all about trust. I arrived at the club with patience and desire to improve. I think I'm doing good. Unfortunately, I've been injured, but I don't want that. I got kicked in training, so I had some problems again, but I'm working hard and doing everything to be on the pitch. That is Gabriel Jesus. So he's really working hard to be on the pitch, and he came in through and is having a knee problem, and the physios had told Mikel Arteta, let him not step on the field of play. He said, I have to. Come rain, come sunshine, I have to step on the field of play, and I'm gonna really do the hard work. And he came in through and really put in the hard work, and he got Arsenal a goal and an assist on the night. And what a day for him. And I think all he needs to do is to really create those moments. When he sees spaces, he should really utilize the space, like utilize the space in the first goal, because Odegaard went ahead to release him and missed out on that, because for me it was a sitter, but I saw Ian Wright saying that would have gone ahead to dink it over the goalkeeper. I know when you are not the one in that situation, you can easily come out and say it's easy. But I saw Erling Haaland versus Man United missing 3 clear-cut chances, and Andre Onana denied him on 3 occasions. It was a hat-trick of misses, and it was just a keeper to beat. But he found himself heading all the 3 balls in the vicinity of Andre Onana. So even Haaland goes ahead to miss very many chances, but what really backs him is that he gets many of those, that if at all he misses 3, he expects more to come, and he can score 1, and that doesn't really act in favor of Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus will get one chance, miss it, and doesn't get another one, and people go ahead obviously criticize him. So this is where Arsenal fans should obviously change their thoughts about Gabriel Jesus. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Tell me your thoughts about Jesus vowing to die for Arsenal and put his body in line like he did yesterday. Although with an injury, he showed up and really played the best of football. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. And for the Muslims, I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out.